Greetings, Jedis. This is Captain Rex, and you're watching Star Wars Nut 77, home of the Star Wars memorabilia reviews. Move out!
Hey Star Wars fans, how you doing? My name is John and welcome back to another Star Wars review. As you see in front of me, there are a lot of different Star Wars movies that have been released to the home market, and this is even everything that George Lucas has released over the years. George Lucas has released different versions. A lot of Star Wars fans are kind of upset because some of them might be the same. There's some differences and changes that he's made over the years, whether it's through VHS, Laserdisc, Betamax, DVD, even most recently Blu-ray has been released. In fact, right here in front of me, this is September 16th, 2011. This is actually the first date and launch of Star Wars on Blu-ray. I've yet to open it up, so we're going to unbox it together, kind of see what's in the package at the end of the video. And I'm going to get a chance to watch all 6 films. I'm going to watch all the commentary. There's 40 hours of bonus features that are in this set as well. And we're going to talk, I'm going to get back to you guys and talk to you and share with you my opinion on the changes that George Lucas has made, because there's some very controversial changes that Lucas has made. But it's nothing new. He continues to make changes to what are classic movies and perfection, in my honest opinion. Why mess with perfection? But we're going to talk and go over each one of these sets together, so let's take a closer look. The first format I'm going to talk about is Laserdisc. These are by far my favorite. These are the most true to the original theatrical release of Star Wars between 1977 and 1983. The set actually came out between 1989 and 1990. These are widescreen editions. There are also the pan-and-scan version. You gotta be careful when you get those non-widescreen versions, because certain parts of the film, when they're scrolling, it gets kind of condensed and it really loses a lot of the picture quality. Definitely recommend the widescreen version. That's true with any format. I prefer a widescreen version on any format, to be honest with you. We're gonna take a closer look at Star Wars: A New Hope. You can see the cover here. There are 2 other versions of Laserdisc Star Wars movies out there, so be aware of that. There's these original theatrical releases. There's nothing added to these. There's no special edition, there's no THX sound, no enhanced color. These are the original movies as they were shown in theaters back in the late 70s, early 80s. They also have a THX version of this with better sound. They also increased the better quality color. Still not special edition. And then they obviously came out with a special edition Star Wars on Laserdisc as well. These are the only Laserdiscs I actually own, and these are the only Laserdiscs I plan on owning, probably because these are the best of the best, in my personal opinion. We're going to open this up, and you can see the different just detail about characters. It's almost like, Laserdiscs to me are almost like records. I mean, the amount of quality and pictures and stuff like that they have on them, it's just so superior to DVDs nowadays. And this is the size of the Laserdisc itself. And they're double-sided, 2 discs. So the only thing about Laserdisc you have to be worried about is flipping it over midway through. So you're going to flip it over actually twice in this situation, because there's actually 2 discs. Okay. We also got Empire Strikes Back on the back. Special widescreen edition. The back is the same thing here. Episode 1 is also released on Laserdisc, so be aware of that. I have that, but my buddy is borrowing it. I don't know where it is. I'm pretty sure he has it, so I'll find that and I'll show it to you guys when I get that back. But there's that, and here is Return of the Jedi. We're going to open this one up. You can see the pictures from Return of the Jedi. Definitely a version to look into if you have a Laserdisc player. The quality of Laserdisc is about on par with DVD. May not be quite as good, but it's still really strong, good quality. Definitely better than the VHS. Here is the first Star Wars box set and VHS box set. Now, Star Wars was also released on Betamax, but not as well known. It definitely wasn't as popular here in North America as VHS, obviously. So I don't have that version in Betamax. I don't even have a Betamax player, to be honest with you. But this is not widescreen. This is nothing really too special. This is the original Star Wars theatrical release. No special enhanced sound, no color added. You can see you got 15 years ago set, you know, it talks about Star Wars trilogy. This actually opens up, and these flaps open up here, and it talks about each movie. And each of these movies, let's take a closer look at. You can see the color. This actually artwork matches the Laserdisc I just showed you as well. And on the back, it talks about the movies. That's the tape itself. It's hi-fi stereo sound. Here's Empire Strikes Back. I've probably seen this version probably over 100 times, easy, each movie. I've memorized the movies practically. And here is Return of the Jedi. Movies themselves are in good shape. The outer box has kind of seen some wear and tear over the years. Also, with this, I picked up, when I got this, From Star Wars to Jedi. This is kind of the making of the saga. A really cool special edition featurette of how the behind the scenes, all the blue screens that they did, all the special editions. This is before CGI was really big in making movies, so it's really incredible to see what they did with all these puppets and all that stuff. So really cool. This is the original series. Only 3 years later, George Lucas decided to release another VHS box set. This is Star Wars Trilogy, same thing. This is actually the THX enhanced, digitally mastered. They enhanced the colors as well, but this is not special edition. This is still the original theatrical releases in the original movies. This is also released on Laserdisc, as I mentioned before. On the back, you just have Darth Vader, and it talks about George Lucas. This little paragraph here saying, I want to make more money out of the fans, and I really decided to release another set 3 years later. No, I'm just joking, but it sure feels like that, right? Let's take these out and take a closer look at these. Kind of cool. I like the package design. They're really cool looking. First one's got Darth Vader. This is New Hope. But you notice they just call it Star Wars. The New Hope is actually on the top flap here, but you don't see New Hope anywhere on the cover. You've got Empire Strikes Back with Stormtrooper and Yoda. And this is on the back. You can see the artwork of the different movies. Okay, so only 2 years later, 1997, we're going to jump ahead, and these are two different versions of the Special Edition Star Wars Trilogy. We have on my left, this is the Gold Edition. This is actually the standard. This is non-widescreen. And on my right, you have the Silver Widescreen Edition as stated here on the side. We're going to open let's do the standard one, gold. The artwork is all the same on these things as far as package designs. This one's gold and one's silver. And this is the special edition. He's added some different scenes. He added a Jabba the Hutt scene, and he made it so Guido shot first, and different controversial things like that, which a lot of fans didn't really appreciate. On the back, you can see the artwork here as well. And for each video, there's New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. We're going to jump ahead 3 more years to the year 2000. This is Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. This is the widescreen edition. When I got this, I have a big box for it, but it came with a film cell. I've showed that in a previous video. Pretty cool set. And there's the back. They also had this on Laserdisc, as I mentioned before. And that's the actual tape itself, what it looks like. Got THX sound and special collector's edition. It's no specials as far as features, just the movie itself. Also in 2000, George Lucas decided to release another VHS set, and this is the original trilogy. This time it is still special edition. It still has THX sound as the other original did. But the only difference between this, obviously besides the package design and the artwork, is it has a sneak peek to Episode 2. So it's another way for people to spend a lot of money just to see a sneak peek for Episode 2, because this is before Episode 2 came out. This sleeve actually comes off. You got Yoda on one side, you got Darth Vader on the other, and these are what the tapes actually look like. You can see all completely different artwork. Interesting that New Hope and Return of the Jedi are in white, and Empire Strikes Back is in black, maybe because it's a darker film. On the back, these, again, it's too bad these are the special edition. We really wouldn't see a version of the non-special edition original Star Wars trilogy until recently on DVD, which we'll go over here in a second. Between 2001 and 2005, they released the prequel series on DVD. You can see the covers. There's the Revenge of the Sith. This is my favorite prequel movie. There's Attack of the Clones and Phantom Menace. This was also released on Laserdisc, as I mentioned before. Attack of the Clones was also released on VHS, which I do not have a version of. You can see in the back. Each got 2 disc special features. There's what the discs look like. First disc, second disc. There's commentary to these, so there's a lot of special features to have really cool sets. All these are widescreen. They're also available in non-widescreen, and it's all digitally mastered in THX quality sound. 2004, George Lucas decided to finally release the original trilogy on DVD. As you can see from the artwork, it's all embossed. It's pretty cool. The episodes 4 through 6. And you got Darth Vader on the other side. This actually opens up. This is your widescreen version as well. And it came with a bonus disc with the bonus material. And it talks about kind of the making of the film and stuff. There's a lot of cool features there. The thing about this set, though, was they were still special edition. People were upset they didn't have the original versions that were released in the theaters. But you can see the artwork, New Hope. There's Empire Strikes Back. This is Return of the Jedi. Years later, 2006, George Lucas decides to release another Star Wars set. These are the original movies. What's different between these and the ones I just showed you are this actually has the original theatrical versions on each of these. So it's 2 discs. There's a whole bunch of special features on here too. You got a sneak peek to Lego Star Wars 2. You got trailers, stuff like that. So there's a cover for New Hope. There's The Empire Strikes Back. There's Return of the Jedi. And on the back, you can see different versions of the back. This is the same disc as the original one I just showed you. And that's a bonus feature. So really you're paying for the second disc here. But only 2 years later he released this finally. So you can actually watch the original ones the way it was intended to be. Okay, so that completes the VHS Laserdisc collection I have of Star Wars movies. They were also released on CED format and a whole bunch of other versions I don't own. But I want to talk about the Blu-ray. I just picked this up today. I got at Best Buy. I got this exclusive T-shirt, which is cool. All right, put that aside. You can see it's a 9-disc set. Includes all 6 movies, 90 minutes of Star Wars spoofs, over 40 hours of special features. On the back, the Force on Blu-ray Own Every Moment. Audio commentary of each movie with George Lucas and crew. Never before released audio commentary for each movie with archival interviews with cast and crew. Bonus disc 1 and 2, 45 deleted extended scenes. Bonus disc 3, in-depth documentaries. You can see there's a lot of material. So let's open this up and take a look. When I also got this, I got a really cool film cell because I pre-ordered it through Best Buy. This actually on the back, this sleeve comes off. And the back appears pretty plain. You can see both Anakin Skywalker and Luke Skywalker right there on Tatooine. How's this open up? Okay, opens up kind of like this. You got alright, that's interesting. The complete saga. It's kind of backwards, I guess, to show this out, sticking outwards. And you got the Phantom Menace. That's interesting how they have, I don't know if I'm a big fan of the way they designed this. Kind of slide in there. It almost seems very cheap. Cardboard. You got the Attack of the Clones. Revenge of the Sith. I'm excited to watch these this weekend for sure. New Hope. Empire Strikes Back. Return of the Jedi. Bonus disc 1. Bonus disc 2. Bonus disc 3. And here is kind of the back, and there's looks like there's some information here. This is just your magnetic, so you don't steal it. Okay, it can be thrown out. Guide to the Galaxy. It talks about all the special features, bonus discs, interviews, deleted scenes. This is on bonus disc 1, so let's read over this real quick. They've got interviews, deleted scenes, the collection, Tatooine, that's Naboo, and then Tatooine interviews, more deleted scenes, Coruscant. So they have all broken down by planet, which is cool. Episode 2, Coruscant interviews, deleted scenes, Naboo. Oh, that's pretty cool. Geonosis. Episode 3, Coruscant, deleted scenes. 10 deleted scenes. And then you got the newer original series. You got interviews, deleted scenes again. Tatooine onboard Death Star interviews, aboard the Death Star overview, Carrie Fisher interview. Let's see. Okay, that's cool. Up to episode 6. And commentary interviews. I don't see where this says commentary. I know there's definitely commentary, maybe on the other movies themselves. There's a picture right there. Star Wars documentary, The Making of Star Wars, 1977. So this is bonus disc 3. Okay, Empire Strikes Back, SPFX, 1980. These are the original ones. It's cool. Classic creatures, Return of the Jedi, 83. Anatomy of the Dewback, 97. Star Warriors, 2007. Star Wars Tech, Conversation with the Masters, The Empire Strikes Back, 30 years later, 2010. Star Wars Spoofs, The Farce, A Strong With One, 97 minutes. It's a whole Weird Al Yankovic's one of a kind video, The Phantom Menace. That's the one with Yoda. That's awesome. The music video's on there. That's fantastic. I love Weird Al. And it's got all the copyright information on the back. So there it is, guys. This is a Blu-ray special edition. It retails for $129, I believe, but they have it on sale for like $85 right now in stores. I think most places are selling for about that, mid-80s. So you get all that, and you can also buy the movies separately. You can get the original trilogy in one pack, and you can get the prequel trilogy in another pack. I haven't seen them actually individually for sale as far as movies go. Thanks for watching, guys. May the force be with you. Take care.